Hello everyone and welcome to
Hello
Project
everyone and
Reveal.
welcome to...
My name's Lee and I'd like to welcome you to Project Reveal Ghost of Britain Facebook fan page. I hope you're all well. Apologies that for some reason everything's playing up since I've put the symbol on, which John's going to briefly explain soon. I'm actually with John. Hi John.
You're alright, Lee. How you doing?
That
took some doing.
Yeah, it was the worst ever. But yes, God knows what's going off, but we couldn't get Skype to work, we couldn't get Facebook call to work, we couldn't get anything to work but had sound. It just was like, nope, we are not letting you communicate today.
I'm reduced to a telephone call.
yeah. So where are you from, John?
Romarsh.
Same as me. So if you've just tuned in, please click like, please click share. It's very important that you actually share the stream for us. So yes, what have we got on the screen, John? I've sent you a picture. We've got the Ash baby, and we've also got a symbol. What's the symbol?
So I just want to confirm, you've had a power outage.
Yep.
A loss of internet.
Yep.
You keep going warm.
Yes.
And tonight, practically nothing's working.
No. It seems that way. Nothing's working whatsoever. Even the stream's been playing up. When I first clicked start live, the stream was going haywire. And I mean, buffering and all sorts. And normally I've not had trouble with streams for ages.
Yeah. I was actually looking at your connection, and it was dropping really low.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening.
It's seems to be right now, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah. So So you're looking at the Ash doll, aren't you? But meanwhile,
everyone is, yeah.
With So, but meanwhile, in the bottom corner, I can't see it.
It's
so
the top right hand corner.
In top right hand corner, there you go. You'll see a symbol. Now, we're just using that simple symbol. I've got one, and then there's one what's in another location. That's got the some say it's the love letters painting.
Yeah.
It's one of the two paintings we got when we were together in the antique shop that were classed as haunted.
Yeah.
We tested it with we tested it with that environmental device, and it just flatlined. There was nothing happening. So what we're doing is we're using symbols through live stream, 3 locations in a lab, to see if anything spikes during live stream.
Nice one.
Does this collective energy actually work? Does it do anything? You know, that's basically what we're testing.
That's interesting. It's the first time we've done this live, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We've all got a version of that symbol. Only thing that differs is we've got a different part of that triangle.
Yeah.
The painting's got all 3.
Nice one. So today, what we're going to be putting on some ITC as well, people. So it's not just going to be us talking. This is actually an experiment. At all 3 ends, basically.
In the background.
Yeah, like aren't you doing something with dice there or something? If I remember right, or I can't remember.
Yeah, so that with symbol and that painting, that's basically a side experiment feeding off a collective energy. Yep. See if it does anything. Meanwhile, you're looking at the Ash doll. I'm going to be running some numbers because the Ash doll, it came in a cloth with a lot of squares with numbers in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I believe that might be a yantra cloth. And those squares with numbers they all add up to a certain number, and it can mean many different things. So I'm just going to see if anything occurs through dice with the matchup or anything like that occurs.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
So for the people watching as well, if you've missed the last live stream, we actually introduced this Ash doll baby thing. Now what this is actually an allegedly haunted doll, which is actually made with human ashes. Originally, I actually thought it was made with a child's ashes, but it's not. It's actually, the sculpture is in resemblance of, in memory of a child, but the ashes are unknown. The entity is unknown of who the ashes are, but this is actually Thailand spiritualist occult voodoo. I don't know what to really call it. Do you know what to call it, John?
It's more of it's possibly a Buddhist symbology. It could be Hindu. It's hard to tell because the script that they've used, it's not really used much these days.
Yep.
So it's actually hard to tell what's wrote.
Yep.
But there's a lot of Kama Sutra symbols.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, the audience won't see that symbol because I'm using like a full spectrum camera and it actually blurred out the actual cloth what it's on. But if they check back on the photos on the fan page, they will actually see what we're talking about, where the Kama Sutra and the actual numbers, what are around it, which is the magic cross, as you said, didn't you?
Yeah, magic crosses, yeah, which are good for protection, good luck, things on that lines, depending on combinations of numbers and things.
Nice one.
But yeah, it definitely looks Buddhist or Hindu.
Nice one, great stuff. So if you've just tuned in, people, please click like, please click share. I will be giving away a free ghost box in about a week's time, but it will be from this live stream. What you've got to do is share this video. So if you just tuned in, share. So we are going to be doing some ITC with Phil at your side, at his house. He's going to be checking the environment with the EDI, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll be checking to see if there's any spikes in EMFs, temperatures, humidities, air pressure, a few other things as well, like static. Basically, just environmental conditions.
Yeah, cool. That sounds great. So, fastly, before we put the ITC on, we're going to jump straight into it. If you want your name shouted out, just quickly say, "Hi guys," and I will shout out your name. John, I don't think you can see the comments out, can't you? So you're relying on me.
No, I can't. But hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm from Red Rejects. We're always up to stuff, aren't we?
We are indeed. The troublesome three.
Your items get more serious.
Yeah. It's took a turn. It went from dolls to stuff which is pretty. I don't know what to like. What's the word I'm looking for? Where it's unusual, where it's unorthodox.
Yeah, some might use the word dangerous.
Yeah. So yes, thank you all for tuning in. Hi Sandy, hi Lee, hi Carol, hi Corey, hi Joseph, hi Jenna. Yes, it's next to Bubbles. Hi Vicky, hi Rebecca, hi Mitchie, Mandy. Welcome everyone, welcome. So I'm going to put the ITC on. So keep on remembering to click share, people. We are going to have a word generator on as well in the background, which is connected to the ITC. So we're going to put it on. Boom. So John's not going to be able to hear this, right? So he's going to be relying on me and you guys, basically. Thursday. So the ITC is now on, and the first thing what we heard was Thursday. So thank you all for tuning in. Count So the first word is count. And it didn't actually say out then, it's just come up without saying it, so to speak, without speaking it. So
Also,
count.
our plan felt
Weechie, W216CB911 Ascutney, and W220AX919 Ludlow.
Hey there, my name is...
Yeah, the radio is freezing. Hot.
he started like a
You've been getting hot, haven't you?
I have, yeah. The signal's just dropped,
are-
but should be back in a second. Right, we are back live. If it ever... Cut. Hot. If it ever stops, everyone just click refresh. That's what you need to do, just click refresh. So hot
You
is
have not-
the word what's come through the generator, and actually in the chat what me, John and Phil are in, what were I just saying, John?
My land.
father. He had first
Yeah, what about yourself getting hot?
Yeah.
He's
and
You do. Plus, when we were with you, we noticed that you're getting really hot around some objects.
wood.
Yeah, yeah. It was.
and heavy.
We have been
Organized.
Heavy. What's heavy?
I heard that.
Down at once.
to impose
So I can hear
No.
John
to reach the
chucking the dice.
Being
separate up.
Being the operator or something. Thank you for posting, Carol. I've tried to share, but it's been pretty tricky. Star is
At the-
the word on the generator. Can you tell me where you come from?
Spirit.
Spirit or here, I'm not quite sure. Where is ear?
And
Throw.
has fundamental
Compare has come through.
is that I heard like so
Hurt like so.
tubs.
Toes.
caught
Something caught.
The whole.
but the sense
Factors.
I have been.
whom he had at this point. Grasping.
Grasping.
If God ears clear.
Didn't quite catch that. Do you want to ask a
Waiting for
question,
the-
John?
Do you lack?
What did it mean by star?
Battle bases. Nipped advance. It's a week.
Cry.
What? Dry.
Cry. As in
And your
crying.
children
offend.
Earlier on, you did have camera on Crime Boy.
I did actually, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Webster.
In
Very
the
int-
actual private chat room, we were all talking, and John says,
or these
"Are you
two
gonna focus on
Across.
the Ash doll, what we're on now?" And actually had it focused on the crying boy. So yeah,
Revelation equivalently.
Revelations.
until back.
At 20
Did it say that Fruit Sanctus or Fruit Ghost Box?
Sanctress.
Goals or mode.
For the board.
mustard seed.
Can you tell me how old you are?
Shirt sleeve.
Memory.
Well,
If you've just
My
tuned in,
friend.
please hit
Or
like
next
and
up.
share, people. Hello, Lee.
See tomorrow.
What is your memory? What do you remember?
And we'll bring.
the
Thank you
afternoon.
for sharing and like, Anne. Rebecca's 16.
Had got.
What are
Should
you
I
saying
re-
16 to?
16. What are you saying 16 to?
Somewhat.
Arriving.
In the west.
Starting by
Or
I'm trying to communicate with any spirit or within the triangle on the live stream. So there's 3 locations.
Luxembourg.
We want you to try and come forward from any of them locations and give us any insight.
to cut
Peace.
down.
So peace has come through, John.
who
Oh, what last thing you said?
Peace.
Peace.
Yep. As in,
Having
I don't want war, I want peace.
Tapped upon the
creature.
The creature. That was through the French box. Can you tell me anything about the doll made with ash, with human ash? Last time you were saying stuff to do
And
with
has it
coffins.
got any connections with
blue flap.
Has it got any connections with what?
a creature?
Could not.
And the
Did you hear John's question, Pharaoh? Do you have any connections? Dress.
he went.
Dress.
Boxes, well, what you've got.
Yeah.
For a better view.
Proper struggling. Right, we're back live. Sorry for that, people.
All the
Keep refreshing.
So that
So if we ever cut out, just keep refreshing. Keep checking the fan page or keep refreshing. So it's basically the net signal for some reason. It's been very strange. It's been very temperamental. Actually, everything's been very temperamental since a couple of items has come in.
chapter.
Chapter.
shouted.
And Deborah's come through the word generator, John. Deborah.
I had only.
Ireland.
What word's that?
Deborah. A name.
Deborah.
Deplete
For the
has come
benefit.
through now.
I think it's meant to.
And all
For. Regoica.
Satisfaction.
It started happening since you got that first brass item.
It did actually, yeah, the gin.
It got tilt.
then it
Yeah.
And doing the research, allegedly it's meant to affect electronics very badly, and
Once again.
everything's just been affected badly.
I want to say even your mains electric, weren't it?
Yeah, the mains went completely, and the people came out,
Right.
checked the house out, the house was fine, so they called out people to dig up the road
Accusation.
outside, thinking it was
Keeping it-
faulting the line outside. That was fine as well. And it just came on by itself, and the electricians said, we don't know how long it's going to be on for because we've not done anything. So it's very strange. Hi, Claire.
Okay.
So we had a name of Deborah.
The wild.
All the day.
We did.
Yeah, I wonder what that name's connected to.
Now, we've just got rope through the power generator. Rope. Just as
Before
you
I
were saying, wonder what that's connected to.
Blimey heck.
For those
So, did you hang yourself? That's the only connection I can get with that spirit world.
4, 3, 1.
But hope.
committed on
So we've had the word Deborah, the
Not
name
taken.
Deborah. Can you actually speak that?
Sitting on the bed.
due to amnesty.
Troop.
Repeated.
Should have been.
True.
Was leaving.
Up Jesus.
He's horrid.
Jesus.
Bodies.
Receptive.
Are you... Do you mean arm, or do you mean good?
Up with some.
In a wood.
I think they might have said good then.
Her that I'm.
Yeah, I want to say it sounded like. I thought I picked that word up then, yeah.
Hmm.
Have they got a message for us?
Uh-huh.
I have, it just said. I thought it's just said then. John said, what is the message?
Sling.
Ship.
Said again.
What we should.
Said again.
Said again.
Stand.
African development.
It's midnight.
Max remote.
Who are called.
Wheels upon the road.
Something on the road.
And the other serving.
Then
Oh.
So hope.
their illusion.
We're trying to make
Well,
sense out
so
of
what
it.
is the message? Because it said
Considerable
again.
size.
Wagging just come through.
Be deceived.
Or
The
God.
hearts.
If you only have one chance to say something to a spirit world, what do you
Don't
want
know.
to say?
Plainly.
all safe.
4 days.
How's it going over your end, John, with the dice and stuff?
The shuffling.
I throw 4 at a time, and one starting with 4 happens
Of course you.
more often than others. So I'll be looking at them numbers when I put them through some numerology software.
Yeah.
But strangely enough, there seems to be a pattern. But it said message and said again, but we didn't get it first time. See if we can squeeze that one out.
Right. So
He would.
In
we're trying to find out what the
Only a
message
matter-
is then.
I.
According to
Hi.
spirit.
Army
Digging.
has come through.
See, it said troop earlier, didn't
did,
it?
yeah.
Join the army.
Hey, Alice. Rebecca says keep 16 and 8 in mind.
16 I did write down.
The deeds.
Solder.
Why did I say 8?
And he hurried.
Yeah, it actually said 16 earlier, didn't it?
Yeah.
Similar.
Similar.
Children of
So what is this army or troop?
his leg.
The old lady.
Hope.
Something hope.
Brad.
Brad. Brad. So
Easy
your
enough.
name,
You are
Brad.
In the day.
A day.
He
Months has come through. Months.
Is or
those who
and
consider
down.
he has
And that.
Is this leading up to an event?
In
How I was feeling.
fulfilled
Fulfill.
to flash.
The Flash. Do you like the symbol, Spirit? Do you understand it?
Three.
Three.
Executed.
3. It's just said 3.
from the glimmer.
Are in
The number 3.
Yeah.
the blue.
And, but I've just said, do you understand the symbol?
Arrived with
I can tap.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said.
And there's obviously each point of the symbol represents each one of us.
sleep comes.
Their seeds.
Well, before
Brings you a
Is this
Everything.
message about the revelations?
said.
Just as you were saying that, it's just said everything.
Through him. The field again. Present.
Fusion.
Growth. The
Elements.
Elements have just come through.
and I
shall
thought
be able
Elements.
Enlightenment.
and
Falling across.
wishes.
Covered head.
To leaving.
What's the main reason for the message?
For neither. Abruptly and
Donor's name.
knocked it off.
Is there something you want from us?
And Mark.
Foliage was
Have done.
bondage. Green glint.
Spirit, is there any relevance with John's numbers, what he's doing?
To me that
Spirit, it
Computer.
Computers just come through.
all day long.
I do run them through the computer.
Yeah. Very interesting. We're going to do a couple more minutes, people. Because I'm expecting a curry any moment. Cake. I'm not expecting cake. I'm expecting curry.
And pointed.
condemnation.
I don't blame you.
At first.
To see it.
So what's the main reason for any message? We want to know what's important.
Own son. No horse.
And so
In order.
I
I've asked the way.
Passed away.
which I had.
Bonnie Peep.
Across the blue.
H.
With it.
To those sentences.
Used of
Mostly.
human.
And now it's just said spirit.
Across. Carmen.
Lots.
One last question, John.
Yeah, I'm here.
He took his head.
I want to say it said passed away in spirit.
It did.
Human rights.
No, I wonder what that could be connected to.
In which they're
Bicycle.
Someone in the chat is just saying, ask why the 8th of March, that's Rebecca.
Trains.
boards.
Blue puddles.
More than an hour.
More than I know. So, I'm going to turn off the ITC now, actually.
What?
We're going to wrap it up. So I'm expecting a knocker off past 10. So, power off. Cool.